leave it in my hands. I am the vessel. Ash takes form. Right on schedule. Veins exposed. Entombed in daybreak. I deliver merciful death. Imbalance ends here. Return to silence.
Fruit of evolution. Listen up. Assuming master control. Order executed. Structural override initiated. Come on, little one. Come on!
Stars, light up tomorrow.
Look!
Luuk texted me to go over the exostrider plan at the infirmary. Better get going. Ivor, she's been staying here to recover. How are you recovering from your injuries, Navora?
Oh, it's you. Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Dr. Hersen took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now. Are you here to visit him?
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. Good or bad, true or false, these things...
Yeah.
You're welcome. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt...
Huh? Is it really that obvious?
Only my conjecture. Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Sure. And is it come back some other time, Dr. Hersen?
Why, of course. Feel free.
So, about that Exostrider plan you mentioned. Let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something.
Something lighter?
Any topic at all. But let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too. Here. A piece of candy? It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
No. Thanks.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation. You've always held her dear. Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Okay. You're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luuk. I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And but you and me, we might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface. I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions. She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. But she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that. Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
One last question. What did you mean? I had other tasks for you.
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here. The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, golden boy.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Hersen?
Shh. Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have him with me today.
Sundermere.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here. Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time. I am the vessel. Ash takes form. Gotcha. Things exposed. The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
Roving among the stars.
Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about now. Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and you certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers, an isolated polar region, even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come...
The Thrunodian. Aleph 1.
Correct. Given the Thrunodian's unique nature,
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky.
well, that is a bit of a long story. You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table. The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. I prefer its other name, Ichor. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. the drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxis would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resident, but I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my color vision. Look, it wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we? My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in. Ryan never could handle pain. But he was easy to choose.
So, that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. It only got worse. I thought what my father did until your hints made me The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a
Fraxidus Overseer's report on its...
Yes. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus...
They didn't just get into our work. I went a step further. Have you ever met the Fraxidus's...
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake, deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken. I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus.
Hatred.
Now, it had continued this train, and my friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding. But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there. The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra. Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara. Now, on to two key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new...
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to the High Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me. They got away again. If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to Lahai Roy?
There's evidence of their activity in Lahai Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. Lahai Roy is a Listen to me on this. Come. Very well.
So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits. Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first... I see. Mammoth she...
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy, in the only way she knew how. But I won't accept it. There's more.
Now, about the Exostrider. It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjarter Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Thernotians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to, but lately, with the reactor core returned, you were a Synchronist.
Then I'll wait for your news.
Certainly. Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before he left. Well, now then.
Dr. Hersen, is something...
Must you always assume the worst, Lucy?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the...
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth.
Sitting on our hands... Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy.
Very well.
The bath's clear.
My head's spinning. Oh, Dr. Hersen.
Ah, young Luuk.
Just here to
Not bad.
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have him tangled in the Collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Trek. Now go on. Give me the Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch.
Navora, why now?
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet? Accurate prediction. I am the best. Imbalance ends here. Game over. The bath's clear. The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? Their bleeding stopped. Right on schedule. Entombed in daybreak. Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyarc system? The bath's clear.
I'll get out of Lahai Roy. Out of this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter. It's cleared. Gotta keep moving. The bath's clear. Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
I brought the student. Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still... Stop hiding! Say something! You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren.
It's your dead end!
Skyarc's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Perhaps. Gotcha. Entombed in daybreak. My past gets deeper. I deliver merciful death. I am the vessel. Rot resected!
Dr. Hersen! Warren, is he?
He's only unconscious. Everything...
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of... I'm really scared.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After... Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Okay. I'll try. I need a moment.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
He was frantic. Grilled me non-stop about Skyark. And when he found out I'd been to the station... Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Hersen, care to share your theory? Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right, Grand Architect of the Fraxidus? Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
I know. Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from Lahairoi and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes, my precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect, but even you cannot mimic what you don't understand. Death itself. To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Oops. Can't seem to... My real favorite things are the ones... But you're something special, Dr. Hersen. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one, at the upcoming new solar celebration. I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Hersen. I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Ark. So, how did you feel seeing me? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever... Meeting you there. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Why did you stop me? You think we...
Yes. When we dug up the Grand Architect may appear attack when Nana called early, even if he did.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear an
I was waiting for Immortal. If I'm not mistaken, there should be otherwise. These are... This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the...
Professor Junchi.
Yes. During his lecture, I've found that scholar's record in this... The letters of this name.
Are you saying that's...
According to these records, her involvement influenced this... But everything else about her birthplace, employment history...
Sounds like...
Indeed. These records also show...
The universe. I really want to know.
And about that footage... No. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal...
The etheric sea. That might have been my... Wei Ying was in... I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time. The more she appears, otherwise...
Huh. The Fraxidus has more than one, but now? And the court of Savante... Penny for your thoughts?
There's too many to count.
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little. I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind. You, Imeth, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world. And when it mattered most, if we can't save Imeth...
Even if that hadn't, you know your lifespan. Death and goodbyes are a final...
among the stars. Hands off my friends. The fruit of evolution. Assuming master control. Guidance ready. Access confirmed. Processing complete. Whirling up. Come on. End blow. Heroes on. Lights up. Line lights checked. Drones assemble. Smile.
Sparks. Ignite the world. Projection mode.
The fruit of evolution.
Eliminate obstruction.
Assuming master control.
Target
Access
locked.
confirmed. Attack confirmed. Authorizing maximum output. Structural override initiated.
Strike apart.
Light show of the finale. Fire!
Order complete.
Blade cleaves the night.
Peril. First in light. Trajectory damaged. Cannon ammo.
Light waves activated. Stars shine tonight. Come on, little one. Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Assuming master control. Guidance ready. Leave it to me. Order executed. Structural override initiated. Whirling up.
System integration complete.
Come on, little one. Roving among the stars. lasers. Eyes on the horizon. You can count on me. Fly high!
Truth, reach the cosmos. Eclipse!
Light show of the finale! Fire!
Order confirmed.
Look, a laser sword. Pretty cool, right?